the States, obviously things changed in a big way. Success came pretty quickly here.
It seems to people that it might have been fast, but you know, for us, it seemed like it just took not forever, but it was a long, hard slog. We toured, busted our asses just playing these shows every week, and you know, what people don't realize is for those first 2 or 3 years, you don't get paid. So you're out there, you know, and you just keep racking up that bill with a record company who's putting out the tour support. So by the time you finish, you know, an album, a bunch of music videos, a tour, and a bunch of marketing, you come off you've been out the road for 2 years, and you owe your label like $3 million. That sucks. Yeah. So success is relative. I mean, for us now, I think it's great. It's like I think we've reached a point now where if we put out a single, the radio stations will add it most of the time. But yeah, I must say those first 3 years were really hard.
So when did you feel that you had achieved success?
I think success is relative. I mean, you know, for some people say yes, you know, your band started off with nothing, and now you have all this adoration and fame, etc.
Okay, so let's talk about fame then. I mean,
it sucks. It's horrible.
Why?
It's not. Going back to successful, I'm happy with what I do. So for me, success is a level of happiness. The fame side is not. You know, I mean, you have the bigger it gets, the more you have. There's less of an image of you as a person and more of an image of you as something that you aren't, right? So you have to almost live up to this. I'd hate to say the word iconic, but that's almost what it becomes to people. I mean, for example, you know, I have an ex-girlfriend. We break up. She writes this album about how and writes a song, "Call Me When You're Sober." And we're sitting in Toronto, in Canada. Song had just come out. We get to a hotel at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and there's these kids waiting outside, and you know they roll their windows down and blast this song I've not had enough days as it is, and you know we just took a 12-hour bus ride. Or you'll have the people that you know idolize to the point where it's like you've become something inhuman, and that to me doesn't make any sense. Like for me, you know, something as simple as signing my name on a piece of paper doesn't make any sense. But then again, I also, you know, I have a signed Kurt Cobain guitar that it's one of my favorite possessions. I just don't know that when I signed up for this, that I realized what it was going to entail, and that for me is a very difficult line to walk. You know. So
how have you walked that, and have you?
That's been.
Have you fallen off?
Yeah,
that line.
You get drunk, you get high, you do whatever you can to numb any kind of emotion that you could possibly have, and then you go, well, now I should probably clean this act up, and then you try that for a little while, and you fall off again, and it's like it's difficult, man. It's like as much fun as what I feel like my obligation is when I play a show, my obligation is to get to the venue, play the music, and then get off the stage. That's my obligation.
So you don't like the fame part?
No. I mean, if it was up to me, we'd be I'd certainly be faceless. I don't think this industry has become so geared towards your image. It's more. My guitar tech said this the other day, and it's beautiful. It's like there's more packaging than product. So what it is now is like, how long does it take you to do your hair? How pretty are you? How good do you look on stage in your tight little jeans? You know, you can pretend to play guitar because there's a bunch of tracks running there for you anyway. So it's all smoke and mirrors, and there's no real substance anymore. It shouldn't be about what you look like. That makes the music, desirable. So you have like Blues Traveler did that video years ago where they said something. They were playing behind the curtain. There was this young band in front, and everyone was freaking out. There was a band in England that actually did it with an A. With their name. They did a whole thing where they wrote the song, recorded the music, and because they were older guys, they put a video out of these young cats playing and good-looking guys, and the song was a huge hit until they came out and said, "Hey, it was us."
So that's for a middle-aged guy.
Yeah, and they were like, "Holy, what just happened? We just got duped." And it just goes to show that No, but it goes to show that if it had been about the music, it wouldn't. But because these guys were pinups, and I think that's hard for me to deal with right now. I just feel like it pisses me off that music is not about lyrics and substance anymore. It's all about, you know, how you can package this crap and sell it. And that's sad.